7-45 season last year. James gives it up. Green finishes easily.
Out-rebounded in this series by 1, but in the Lakers' 3 wins, they're plus 18 guys on the boards. And the
certainly disrupted those 2 shots. James on the attack, and he is fouled. LeBron James hits the deck. He'll go to the line for a pair.
His first free throws of the game. Remember, he's coming off 14 free throw attempts in Game 4.
This is what you have to do for Antetokounmpo. This is what you have to do for LeBron James. Build a wall. Antetokounmpo isn't the only player that you have to do that for. Both so powerful, so good when they get in the painted area playing downhill. You got to have more members of your team than not in the paint to try to deter that drive.
1 and 2 in the MVP voting, Giannis and LeBron. Hey, if you have a 10-point lead for the Lakers, 1 more free throw for LeBron James. Was 11 for 14 from the line in game. With KCP, LeBron James guarded by Grant. Under a minute to go, there's the cutter Kuzma, and they turn it into 2 points on the other end.
Malone is not going to be happy. It was 20 points at the end of that first quarter in the paint for the Lakers, and right now they're sitting on 18.
But yet only down 8. Doesn't it feel like the Lakers are up 15, 20 points right now? Denver hanging around. LeBron goes again. He's fouled again.
Lakers team so smart and shifty with his defense in here. Murray gets caught ball watching. He says, my fault.
Now Davis finds LeBron James, who finds Danny Green in the corner. He's got it.
The comeback kids, but you do not want to play with fire right now the first 5 minutes of this third quarter. You want to try to stay in it as close as you can.
Grant trying to guard James. They clear it out. Harris there for help. Back inside. Posting up is LeBron James. And now he goes to work. Pulls it, pops it. LeBron James now with 20 points in the game. Shot clock off. Last shot opportunity for LA. Davis, he'll pull the 3. Oh, Davis hits it for another terrific fourth. Davis buries a 3, gives the Lakers the lead. Denver a 17-7 run, though, the last 4:40. You're watching the NBA's Western layup attempt. Back in transition go the Lakers. And 1 for LeBron James.
He said, wait a minute, it's a foul. Count this one.
He's saying and 1 before even.
And we know what Murray's going, getting to that post spot.
LeBron patient, and he draws another foul and scores again.
Those high inside screen and rolls with LeBron using his size. He has the smaller Murray on him and just takes his time, feels the contact.
And Reg, isn't this what you should do as a veteran team?
Yes.
Pick out the guy that is hurting on the floor. So what they do is start to pick him as he's not 100% out there on the floor right now.
Very similar foul that Millsap was called for earlier. You put the hand around the waist, around the hip,
right,
and it makes me go under 5 minutes.
Double pick, high pick and roll. Look for Dwight Howard to try to slip for that lob.
And there he goes, and he finds Howard, and Howard is fouled.
And actually, that's a good foul.
The shooter's popping back. Howard's going to take so many with him as he rolls, and he's an alley-oop threat.
Jokic with 5 fouls. Now James will shoot an open jumper. He's got it. LeBron James with a stare down at that Denver bench. Timeout on the floor. The Lakers get back-to-back buckets. 9-point Laker lead. 3:40 left in regulation. Now it's time for the Modelo. They're starting to send a win away from a trip to the NBA Finals after they missed year of LeBron James, and they've missed 6 consecutive years out. James again. Oh, he hits another one. Look, James putting together a closing quarter against the Nuggets.
That's what you won.
He'll take a 3. LeBron James will hit a 3.
Wow.
Oh, how about it? LeBron James pulling out all the daggers here in the fourth quarter. 12-point Laker lead. LeBron has the last 9 for LA.
Tell you what, LeBron James, he's done it in so many ways. Leave it. That's what he does, the follow through. You think he knows what time it is. You think he knows he can go to his 10th final if he closes this out. Look at the determination on his face. 35 points. Just make it 9 consecutive. It's winning time.
Anthony Davis with a rebound.
Well, some time now. No need to go in a hurry, but the way James has been shooting the basketball, why not? They're going to try to come double and get the ball out of his hands.
Caruso's going to give it right back to him.
Yeah, hot potato. Caruso now on the drive, gives it up. Anthony Davis for 3. The layups for Denver.
The heart of Denver. They're not going anywhere.
8-point game here. Again, Lakers using clock. And Millsap fouled. They returned 12 players this year, did the Nuggets. As Murray lost the handle into the hands of LeBron James. And the finishing touches coming here for the Lakers.
And one of the better Nuggets teammates not here, and Will Barton, who was never a part of this experiment.
Yeah, big loss. Lakers without Avery Bradley, a big loss for them. Last year, the Nuggets were the youngest number 2 seed in NBA history. And it's going to come to an end here in Game 5 of the Western Conference. Closing kick by LeBron James as Murray gets up one more 3. That'll take us to the finish line. And in 5 games, the Los Angeles Lakers will take down the Denver Nuggets, and the Lakers are headed back to the NBA Finals. LeBron James goes for 38 points, 16 in the 4th. A triple-double for LeBron. The Lakers are moving on to the NBA Finals. The 2020 Western Conference champions, the Lakers, will be right back from Orlando with the Western Conference trophy presentation and player interviews. This is the NBA's Western Conference Finals on TNT.